And this is crazy. I am officially off the map. I cannot even see myself on the map. So I don't know what I'm meant to do. Am I meant to just keep flying in a straight line? Welcome back to the amazing world of Just Cause 4. If you can't tell where we are at the airport because today I officially have the game, which means I could do all the jiggle wiggles that I actually wanted to do, which is firstly go to the highest point in the game, and then secondly see what happens when we get to the end of the map. Now, as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, drop a like as it is really appreciated, and if you have a challenge that you want me to do, then go ahead and drop it in the comment section below. And of course, the ones that get the most thumbs up are the ones that typically get done. But that being said, I want to go into the airfield first and foremost and get ourselves a private jet, simply because I'm obsessed with that plane as it stands. I guess because it wasn't in Just Cause 3 maybe, so it just was so cool to be in Just Cause 4. But before I get into this private jet, I want to quickly show you guys a clip of what I feel, as it stands anyway, is the fastest car in the game. And what I basically done is brought it to this airfield and proved that it is faster than the actual jumbo jet itself. So you guys can see that on screen right now, and boy oh boy is that just insane or what. I mean, if I'm incorrect then definitely let me know in the comment section below, but it is absolutely insane. Now, standard stuff as a pilot, you would of course go ahead and, go to the runway and then you take off. Pretty standard stuff. But if you didn't know, I'm not a qualified pilot, nor do I actually give a crap about taking off on a runway, because it is Just Cause 4, which means the second you get speed, you just take off. It is as simple as that, and we may actually go head to head with this plane. Hopefully I won't crash it. If I can make this is gonna be close. Oh boy! The things you can put yourself to the test to in this game is just so much freaking fun. So, what we want to do, of course, is get a decent height, and a game I guess I could compare it to in terms of height, because back when I did get early access for it, I did get quite high, but I knew it wasn't the highest I could get in the game, but it was super high, and it kind of reminded me of GTA 5 when you get really high in a plane. It's just a comparison, and you guys will hopefully see what I mean in a couple of seconds. And then what I haven't actually tested is how long it takes to then hit the ground once you are at the highest point in the game. So just to quickly show you guys, this is how it looks now, alright? So we're still pretty standard, I guess you could say, but I'm gonna come back to you guys in probably a minute or two and then see the difference. Alright, so I have just been pushed back down, so it seems. I mean, I'm going to double check that one more time. Let me just rotate because I don't want to go into the snowy area. Ideally, I want to just kind of like, I guess, fall straight back in to the airport. That's kind of the aim. So let's just go a little bit higher, and I don't know why a helicopter is this high. Do not ask me why that is there, but it looks like this is the highest point in the game, and oh boy, okay. I mean, you guys can see what is that just genuinely going all over the place, or is that what is going on with that guy? This is really high. I mean, let's go on top and take a look at this. It feels so much higher than, of course, it did in Just Cause 3, and it looks so much nicer as well. It just looks... Am I pointing flat down? Oh boy! Well, now it's the time to jump, and now we time how long it takes. So, this is really interesting. I should probably have started a stopwatch, but I'm gonna start that from now. Even though it is extremely delayed, I will actually show it on screen how long it took before that, okay? But as it stands, we're 3 seconds in. I'm not gonna touch anything. We're just pretty much gonna let ourselves completely fall. By the way, that music will probably just have to be here until we hit the ground. It feels like we're still getting there pretty quick though. I mean, it's still pretty interesting. So there's the airfield. As it stands on my delayed stopwatch, we're actually like 40 seconds in. So that's not so bad. It might genuinely reach a minute. If it doesn't reach a minute, then that would be interesting. But I feel like it could reach a minute. I mean, we're 10 seconds away. It's gotta reach a minute, right? Come on. And is that 1 minute to hit the freaking ground? Yes, it is indeed. Alright, there you go. So it takes a minute to actually get from the highest point in the game, at least that we know anyway, because it might be a complete different aircraft that would just do some next level stuff. But as it stands, it takes about a minute to actually get to the highest point in the game. Anyway, so now what we want to do is do the end of the map myth, and this is going to take ages to get there, so it would be great. I know it's lazy, but maybe just fast travel. Just right there. Let's just get into this one though, because I liked this one the last time I tried it. And number 22. Is that a lucky number? I don't know. If that's your lucky number, let me know. So let's just shoot the missiles. Standard stuff. You just gotta do it, okay? And now let's get ourselves into the air and we are good to go. So what I want to do is try and... Well, this feels like the furthest... Wow. It's actually letting me go all the way there. Okay, fair enough. So that's where we're gonna go, apparently. So we're pretty much gonna go all above Solis all the way to there. So I'll speed this up so you guys can actually see when we get to the end of where the world is. And then, of course, we will go right into the ocean and hopefully not meet the Bermuda Triangle. This has always been, by the way, just one of the greatest things to do. It just looks amazing. Did that just... I didn't realize I had a limit on that. I genuinely thought that was unlimited. What the hell? Same with my freaking machine gun. Alright, I should probably keep the machine gun because you never know. Alright guys, I'm going to speed it up and I will see you in about 10 seconds maybe. Alright, so as I just quickly checked the map, this seems like the last bit of land that we're gonna actually get, and then it is just flat out all sea from that moment onwards. And it's crazy though, because just like a little recap, it feels like it pushes out way more further than in Just Cause 3. It will be interesting to see what happens. Do we get a message like we did in Just Cause 3, or will we automatically get into that loop like with Just Cause 2, where you find yourself just rotating around the map without actually knowing? We shall find out. So it is time to actually do this. And here we are, last bit of land, and now we are going into the land of the unknown. Now what I want to try and do, because we're in the jet as well, is fly super high with this by getting to the end of the map, because maybe it could do some type of glitch where God knows what happens, you kind of glitch past that little wall, I guess. But I may as well throw it in here quickly whilst I'm flying this plane to say how much easier it feels to control all vehicles in this game. It's not just the standard cars that are so much more easier to control, but also the planes in general, which is really good. So I have to say, you know, well done Avalanche Studios and everyone working on this game, of course, because they truly did listen to people and make a difference. But right now we are just pretty much, I guess, gaining altitude. That's all we're doing. So far, no sight of any other aircraft, but it does look cool. It does look cool. Honestly, like, it might sound stupid to say, right? But they improved the clouds, and the clouds make a big freaking difference, as you guys can see. It just feels cooler, and you probably feel higher than you actually are in the game. But I want to see how far I am. We're not so far off, by the way, on that kind of border, I guess. So let's just keep it going. I think in Just Cause 2 there was like an altitude kind of like meter on, well, near your speedometer, I think. I wish they had that in this game. That would have been pretty nifty. But so far we're all good. So far I know we're just high. We're really high. Let me know right now in the comment section below, what do you guys think is going to happen when we do get to the end? Are we going to go into a loop, or are we going to get a message like in Just Cause 3? Let me know right now in the comments below. But it's really interesting because usually we saw that little helicopter, of course, just there a second ago. But in the other side of things, when we went super high in the jet, there seemed to have been like more planes hanging around. Whereas now it is pretty much just empty. But for some reason, we're still gaining altitude, and I've gone way past this thing. I mean, I've really gone past that. Look, we're over there. So I want to kind of maybe align myself up a bit more better as well. Okay, so nothing's actually happening. I mean, I know I am at the end so far. I'm way beyond that point, as you guys can clearly, of course, see. Technically, we're not really gaining any more altitude. I mean, it's more or less going to the same height like the private jet did, and then it kind of just chucks you down, and then you gotta pretty much stable your way across your path, I guess you could say. Let me just double check though one more time. I've got nitrous, and then it will just bounce. Yeah, it just bounces you back down after that stage. There is nothing you can actually do. Oh, there goes another helicopter. That's the closest helicopter we have got, by the way. Okay, so now I'm being pushed down. I mean, this is literally full potential in terms of height. So it is more or less the same, of course, like we've done in the private jet. And this is crazy. I am officially off the map. I cannot even see myself on the map. So I don't know what I'm meant to do. Am I meant to just keep flying in a straight line? What is going to happen? What if I go down, all the way down? Will I see any boats? Is it just going to be blue? This is what we need to find out, of course. I'm just going to speed this up for you guys because this is taking forever. I don't know when it's actually going to stop. Is it just infinity? Who the heck knows? Another thing that people might actually be saying is like, look, you're pretty much just in front of a picture, but like, why is that plane over there? And even if you think this is just a picture and like we're just kind of like stuck still, if you look to the left side of the screen, you can see we're still closing in on whatever it actually is. So this is really, really insane. I mean, that is Solis over there. I have no idea where I'm going. So I would just continue to fast forward it. Alright, one thing I have actually noticed is my speed is stuck on 350 and I am off the throttle right now. So that is really, really interesting. Of course, I mean, we go way up to like 410 kilometers, but like, I am not holding the throttle right now. And we just seem to be being pushed way out still. I mean, if you take a look at the water, ladies and gentlemen, we are still moving. This is insane. This is just crazy. Right now, when I'm recording this, it's 10:31 a.m., alright? I'm gonna just keep it here for like 5 minutes until something else happens, so I will continue to fast forward this, because this is a mystery that is just not answered yet. What the freaking hell is going on? Okay, there we go, you just explode. But did you guys see how far Solis was actually? That is absolutely mental. What on earth did you guys do, Just Cause? That is just crazy. I was there for like a solid 10 minutes just flying into no man's land. I didn't even know where I was going, but the sea was just infinity. What the actual hell? Guys, that is going to wrap up this video. Subscribe for more awesome content. At least we actually found out. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe for more awesome content, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.